Welcome back to the White Noise Podcast. I'm Ethan, joined by Goob.
Hello.
And as always, Jacob behind the glass.
Yes, sir.
So, Gavin, did you know the Oscars were this weekend?
I did. I had the pleasure of watching it live.
Oh, you watched it live?
Wow.
You're one of the few people that did.
Well, we watched it live after something happened.
Oh, so you only watched after.
Yep.
Oh.
What happened? What are you talking about? I have literally no idea what happened.
I started watching
Because I don't watch the Oscars.
after Billie Eilish won the Oscar for Best Original Song.
Sad. I mean, good for
Time to
her.
die.
Good.
It is good for good work, Billie. Definitely.
I couldn't tell you what song would even be nominated from her. So
There's No Time to Die from the last James Bond movie.
Good song.
Oh, good then. I'm glad for that then.
Good song.
It was probably a good one if it was in James Bond.
Well, it was up against Dos Orguitos from Encanto.
Oh, I thought that was like your order at Taco Bell or something.
I get the 3 crunchy taco combo at Taco Bell.
Doritos Locos Tacos.
Oh, that sounds very similar. All right, about the Oscars though, there was a real slap in the face.
Did somebody get jousted out of their award?
The fish from Shark Tale slapped the zebra from Madagascar.
Oh, that slap. Yeah, I heard about that.
Slap heard around the world.
So bizarre.
It is being dubbed that. Has anyone else seen that?
Mm-hmm.
So weird.
Slap seen around the world or heard around the world?
It could be
I think
both.
it's seen around the world. Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, it's the crazy thing as nobody knew the Oscars were going on until that happened.
I knew they were happening, but I didn't care until it happened. And
I didn't know.
Now
I didn't know the Oscars had happened until the next day when I was listening to like my sports radio show and they talked about it. I was like, "Oh, Oscars were like yesterday." I was like, "Oh, that happened." Okay,
Yeah, if
cool.
you look at the graph of Oscar viewership the last 8-9 years, it's always going down. I think it had 10 million this year, when in 2014 at its peak it had like 80 million.
I think my professor said it went up by like 50% viewership from last
Crazy.
year to this year.
Jeez,
Just because of that. It was that latter half though.
was that at the beginning? Did that happen at the beginning of the Oscars?
When did it happen?
I think it happened
Like
somewhere in the middle.
timeline-wise?
Like it didn't. It happened more towards the beginning, I think, compared to the middle.
Staged.
But
I'm full staged now. I believe it's staged.
it could have been to
Can't
boost
believe
viewership.
anything.
I don't know.
Could have been to boost viewership.
Exactly. Yeah, I could see that.
I could
See
worked.
that? I just can't see
The more
Will
crazy
Smith agreeing to that.
conspiracies, then I mean, I don't know about that, but
If it was staged, I imagine they paid him to do it.
Well, he looks like a lunatic for it.
literally everybody's talking about the Oscars now. So I mean,
That's the
I
thing,
could see
though.
it
Exactly.
staged in that
Yeah.
way, or like I don't know.
I can see both sides. It's just there's
somebody told
variables to
me-
consider.
Hey, I have insider knowledge. It was staged. I'd be like, okay, I believe that. If somebody told me, hey, I have insider knowledge, and it wasn't staged, I'd be like, okay, I believe that because it felt real watching watching it or seeing what happened. It felt real, but I could see it being staged.
Mm-hmm.
Go both ways. I'm like a ambidextrous.
Ambidextrous.
Mm-hmm.
Two slaps.
Both ways.
I could go both ways.
All right, then let's slap this rock.
Oh.
Speaking of slaps, you know what really slapped?
What?
Last night's episode of Moon Knight.
It did. It really did.
Yeah, we didn't even touch on the memes of all the Oscar stuff. Wow. What a litiny.
Speaking of
I've
Oscar Isaac and Moon Knight.
Oh, look at that.
Wow, now that's a transition.
That is a transition. Good job, Gavin. You should be in charge of transitions from now on. Oh, okay, he's shaking his head now. Damn, now I want to get back to the Oscars, but yeah, I've seen so many. I've seen a lot of memes regarding the whole Oscar situation. I can't think of an incident within the last year that's produced that amount of memes.
No? Maybe like Super Bowl happenings for like a
I
little
don't
bit.
even think then either, because it wasn't anything too crazy.
Harambe with the Super Bowl was pretty
I
prevalent.
don't say it's that big, though.
No, yeah, this one is widespread.
But back to Moon Knight real quick. Without any spoilers, Gavin, what were your initial thoughts? What did you call me at 1 a.m. to tell me about the show?
So this was after I had already watched it.
Obviously,
Because, watched it when it released. Just kidding, I was 2 minutes late. Yeah, I started watching it like 12:02. My bad.
Wow. Big fan.
As someone who's been wanting Moon Knight for so long, this was such a nice day for Gavin and other Moon Knight fans. Seeing him, like, towards the end of the episode, there's an event that happens that made me literally fangirl. Like, standing up and, like, covering my mouth and everything. And it was... I did tear up a little bit just from joy, because I was like, oh my god, it's happening! Like, it's here! It's finally here! That kind of thing.
Pretty cute.
After being told, like, yeah, we'll never get our Moon Knight because, you know, he's too dark, he's too gruesome for, you know, lighthearted MCU. And then, like, Punisher and Daredevil came out, and that gave me hope, because I'm like, haven't seen both those shows in their entirety, but they definitely don't pull punches in that show as much as I thought they would. So, and then, of course, you know, he's the Batman of Marvel, so.
But like a psycho.
He is a little bit more mentally unwell compared to Bruce Wayne, yes. But
I thought it was good. The first episode, it was a good first episode. Mm-hmm. 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10?
Well, 7.9 out of 10.
7.9?
Yeah.
It was pretty good. Just the FX lacked just a little, but...
See, that's the thing with effects. As long as it gets the point across, I'm not super picky with effects. Like, even if they look a little bad, I think it's fine as long as it gets the point across. The only movie where I will not allow that is Black Panther, but that's neither here nor there.
Black Panther was just bad.
The effects were horrible. It was very equivalent to like Spider-Man 3 CGI.
Bad.
Like during the final fight with the train and everything, I was like, this is kind of jarring to look at for a big movie that they spend how much money on? Like $500 million on?
Black Panther?
Yeah.
I don't know the budget.
Well, I didn't expect you to.
I mean, you looked at me as you said that. I'm like, I don't have the number crunch. You'd have to give me a second to look that up.
But yeah, Moon Knight was good. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and watch it. I would say a week after the last episode airs is when we'll start doing spoilers and give a full, thorough review about it. And that'll be probably around the time Kenobi comes out. So
true.
Excited for that.
Black Panther's budget, by the way, was $200 million.
Yeah, so $250 million.
Just 200.
I do kind of hope that Moon Knight, because it's, you know, very short series, only 6 episodes, hoping it's not going to be like other or Disney Plus shows, which also weren't too long either. But I mean, where it's like the first and like maybe the last 2 or 3 episodes are good. Like the middle is just bad and boring.
Like
and
Boba Fett.
That's been like Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Even some of the Mandalorian was like that too.
Well, I mean, even if we do like WandaVision and Loki and stuff, like the first and last few episodes were, you know, better, but the middle was just, ugh.
I mean, if you're going to make a show, those would be the ones you would want to be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's hope Moon Knight doesn't run into that problem.
I like how it was paced. Like the first episode, it was 47 minutes long. Mm-hmm. It flew by, but in a good way.
I know. When it was done, I was like, that's it? I was like, damn it.
Like that, they conveyed a lot of information and a lot happened. I didn't feel like there was any unnecessary scenes.
That's when you know a show or a movie's good. It just flies by.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, me and Lucy are watching Breaking Bad now. Mm-hmm. And I've seen it before, but like rewatching it again, I didn't realize that they were like almost an hour long episodes. I was like, no way, really? Wow.
Shit ton of them, too. How many seasons are there?
6 seasons?
And then on top of that, you have Better Call Saul as like a spinoff, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
And then the movie.
There's a movie?
El Camino? Is that the movie? Yeah.
Takes place right after.
My goodness.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's quite a lot of time to invest in that series, but I heard it's pretty damn worth it. So
yeah, you haven't seen it?
Mm-mm. Yeah, it's on my watch list right underneath Sons of Anarchy.
Very good. Much recommend.
I'm much used to waiting for shows to like come out and then just binge it all. So I gotta say, I'm very, very annoyed of having to wait a week every time.
I've done both, obviously, but I know a lot of people who said that like they want to wait till it comes out. Like a lot of people in our family do that for like the Star Wars shows or something. But I don't know if it's something like the Star Wars ones. I don't mind at all. Like waiting a week, I'm just like, oh, cool. And it's Tuesday. I get to watch this show. But I've binging Breaking Bad. I watched all of it in its entirety after it was already completed.
The only reason I don't like the Wednesday weekly releases is just because I have class. Like, I have to be at ASU. Yep, spoiler. I have to be there at like 9 in the morning on Wednesdays. So it's like, so it means I got to wake up at like 7:45.
So like Tuesday, 11:59 p.m. You're ready to watch this.
That's usually when I go to bed. So it's like, damn it.
Okay.
Now I gotta.
Yeah.
And then I'm wired as hell after I finish. I didn't go to sleep until this morning at like 4 in the morning. I'm tired as shit.
You do that all the time, though.
I know, but I mean, just such a long distance to drive when you're like falling asleep. I don't fall asleep at the wheel
Anymore.
I never did.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. We can come back to that in Road Rage, I guess. Or Woad Wage.
Despite how tired I can be, I'm never usually
It's happened
unalert.
once to me. It's happened twice to me.
Despite the sleep I get, I get like freeway hypnosis or whatever. Like when
Yeah.
you're just driving and you just feel yourself like your eyes get heavy. I get that no matter what. Like no matter how much I sleep or how much I don't sleep.
Well, it's like a wormhole. Like you travel. It's the way I like looked it up. Is it's like a time travel thing. Like you forget. You
go like on autopilot.
Yeah, you go on autopilot. Like you react to stimuli and stuff outside. So if someone swerves in your lane, you're gonna react to it.
Oh yeah.
But you don't recall all that travel. So it's
That never happens to me.
You'll finish and you're like,
that all the
damn, I'm
time.
already like almost home or something.
Oh, yeah,
I have to put on
brain
like
doesn't
the
remember it.
radio where they're like actively talking about something to get rid of that. If I put on like music that like I've already like my playlist, I've listened to this music all the time. I still get that.
Really?
Yeah.
On the drives home from like Jaden's D&D, shout out Jaden. At like 2 in the morning, yeah, it was by myself. I get highway hypnosis all the time.
Sorry, I put us on a huge tangent right there.
Works for me.
Anyway, Moon Knight. I have not seen the first episode.
Oh, so good. You need
It's
to
pretty
watch it.
good. I like Oscar Isaac.
Exquisite. He did a great job.
He did a good job.
Exquisite.
It is it is a little jarring hearing his English accent, but it's fine.
I heard a lot of the bad reviews that I've seen pretty much either rip on a certain other aspect of the character that you'll find out when you watch, or just the English accent and slang. It's like it was clearly, American written, and it's like, well, duh.
Yeah, it's very like
being British
Dick Van Dyke, Mary Poppins.
Yeah, I don't think the British accent and slang he uses is that major of a character to the point where they needed to make sure it was as accurate as possible.
Because all the British-made American movies are so cool, right? Name one.
Honestly, I don't even think I could name a British-made American movie to begin with.
Exactly.
I don't know any of those.
Does Harry Potter count?
Harry Potter takes place in
That's-
England.
British made. It's an American made British movie.
Americans made Harry Potter.
Okay, fair point.
And the British love that, don't they?
I like Ex Machina.
I don't know what the
Not
British
Ex Machina.
like.
Yeah, Ex Machina. That's a movie with Oscar Isaac.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
The voice for
Who's the voice?
certain character.
Yeah.
He was also in a movie with Oscar Isaac in like 2013 where he didn't like Oscar Isaac at all in that movie, actor-wise. But so I mean,
Character wise, or
yeah, like
Okay.
their characters. The closest I think it was a movie where he was like a singing musical. So the closest I can compare it to is Whiplash. How J.K. Simmons didn't like Miles Teller's
good
character.
movie.
Oh, the characters didn't like
Yeah, the characters
Well,
didn't
you
like
said
each other.
actor wise,
So
I was like,
in this new episode, Oscar Isaac has a certain someone that doesn't like him, or
that talks down to him.
talks down to him, and it's the same two characters. So
in character.
yes,
Okay, gotcha.
So if you watched that movie, then you'll recognize that voice.
Oscar Isaac. Speaking of Oscar,
Yes.
after the Oscars this weekend, Gavin took
Did
a
you
look.
just steal my transition?
I did, yeah.
God damn it.
Well, we're talking about a lot of Oscars this week. Gavin looked at the last 20 years of Oscar winners for Best Animated Pictures, and he thought we should rank them ourselves because we're better than the Academy,
That is true. That's a fact.
We went through it. I don't think we've seen two of them, and we'll probably get a lot of hate for not seeing these specific two. So
Go ahead, sorry.
we're still going to rank them based off of outside judgment.
And looking at the list when you sent it to me, I was surprised, actually. I was expecting some ones that, how did this one win? But I could see all of these ones winning awards. So.
And then maybe we'll talk about the other movies that were nominated for that same year that didn't win. Okay. And see if this one was deserved or not. So we'll do that before we get into the movie review. And we'll start from...
I'll read off all the movies, starting from 2001's winner. And you guys will rank them from S down to D? Do you want to do D
Yeah.
as the lowest? Yeah. Okay. All right, so 2001, the award went to Shrek from DreamWorks Pictures.
The grandpappy of the Animated Feature Awards.
Exactly.
Was there any other nominations? Or is it just Shrek?
No, I mean, of course there was other nominations.
Oh, there was? I thought Shrek was the reason they started that category.
Wait, Toy Story? Wasn't that the first
I think so,
animated?
yeah.
Or that was the first animated to win Best Picture? Or the first
I don't
animated
know.
movie in
It
general?
just goes
Whatever.
back to 2001, so we're doing the last 20 years.
2001. Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius was also nominated.
That should've
I don't know
won.
why that didn't win. Steve Odekirk. I mean, come on. Monsters, Inc. was another nomination, which was a contender.
That is a contender.
I would have taken Monsters.
Anyway,
Inc.
we're ranking the winners.
Yeah,
We're not worried about
I know.
nominees.
If I'm taking Shrek without knowing Shrek 2's existence, I'll put it at A tier.
Same.
I can see that. Yep, that's a very good movie. Shrek into A tier. All right. Next year, 2002, is Spirited Away.
From what I've heard, this is an S tier movie.
This is one we haven't seen,
This is
but
an
every
S-tier
person
movie.
I've talked to,
Oh, I know. I feel
Yeah.
dirty that I haven't seen
I
it.
know.
Like I want.
maybe we should make that a movie of the week coming up soon.
We should. You know what? Let's make it next week's. There you go.
Spoiler alert.
We're getting
Wait,
that later.
after.
No, we're making it.
Okay, gotcha.
He's picking it
Cool,
this
cool,
week.
cool.
But I think it was, well, now that the Demon Slayer movie came out, it was the highest grossing animated movie, or anime movie, of all time, I believe.
I just had the list. I don't have the stats. Of each of
Okay,
it.
well,
I could
anyway,
look it up later. If you
going off of that and the
Take
fact that
Gavin's
everybody
word
likes
for it. Gavin is 100% factual.
going off of that and the fact that everybody likes it, I'm going to put it in S tier.
The movie we're
I
putting
would
in S
not
tier is
be
the one we
opposed
haven't
to
seen.
that, yeah.
We will revisit that after we see it.
I don't know how we'll see it, because I don't think it's on anything I could look at.
Also, just because I think the other nominees are interesting. Ice Age, Lilo and Stitch, and Treasure Planet were among those.
I haven't seen Treasure Planet, but I know
That's another one
lot of
where I
people-
hear
yeah.
like amazing things about. Which
Treasure Planet was pretty
I agree. So. Anyway, next year, 2003, we go into Finding Nemo. Won the award.
Nice. Where would I rank the first Finding Nemo movie? I don't know if it's nostalgia or I'd probably rank it
At least
B
I'd say B, yeah.
because I grew up on it and I don't know.
It's got
a good
great
movie.
visuals,
Great visuals, great story, great lesson.
great cast.
Now here's
It's got Willem Dafoe.
go ahead and read the winner. Read the winner.
The next one?
Yeah.
Okay, 2004, The Incredibles
S tier movie.
beat out Shrek 2.
That's the thing. That's,
Wait, what?
That's where I get a little
Wait, and Shark Tale.
a Shark Tale shouldn't be.
That's bullshit, dude. What?
Shark Tale sucks.
Yeah, I know.
That's why Martin Scorsese
Hey,
can't have
it
an
didn't
opinion.
suck. It was a cult classic. It's got a following.
Shrek 2 is, I think that's a crime. Shrek 2 should have won.
I
think
don't
it's
know.
a crime.
I think it's a crime.
I think it's
Incredibles is a good movie,
Yeah.
but Shrek 2 is better than the first.
just because I would rank Shrek 2 as S. I'm not going to put Incredibles in S. I think I'd rank it an A.
I'd say Incredibles is an S tier movie.
Well, is it better than Shrek 2?
Do I think it's better?
Yeah,
No, but out of the
maybe.
winners, yes.
that's a good argument.
I
All
think
right,
it's
fine.
far
Put it
better
in
than
S.
Shrek
Put
1.
it in S.
I think it's far better than Shrek.
That's a good
I'm not
argument there.
opposed either way.
If we were doing nominees included, I would definitely say yes. Shrek 2.
Shrek
would
2 is
be-
the best on the list.
Yes. Shrek 2
All
is
right.
pretty good.
2005, Wallace and Gromit and the Curse of the Were-Rabbit. I've seen this movie like maybe once or twice, like years ago.
I've
but
seen it so many times
so fun.
years ago. It's fun. I can't remember what happens.
Beat out Corpse Bride and
Never seen
Howl's Moving. You haven't seen Corpse
You
Bride?
haven't seen
I
Corpse?
have never seen Corpse Bride.
Wow.
What? That movie is awesome. Shout out Tim Burton. And Johnny Depp.
Wallace and his trusted companion Gromit are on the hunt to discover who or what is sabotaging all the prize-winning
Yeah.
gardens in their village. The answer
I'll give it a B
is
tier.
bigger than they could have imagined. And isn't it Wallace turning into a were-rabbit?
Yes, it is.
Spoiler. But yeah.
From 2005.
yeah.
I put it at a B tier just because
Okay, yeah.
I've seen other.
I don't have much recollection of how good it is.
Yeah.
I know that I liked it growing up.
I've seen other, short films or movies with those two characters. I just haven't seen that one.
Yeah, I agree, B tier. I remember bits of it, but it's not like I'm watching it now or anything. Unfortunately. 2006, now this one. Happy Feet.
Oh crap! Our main man,
D
what is
tier?
it, George Miller. Is that his name? Happy
Yeah,
Feet.
George
You put
Miller.
it in D
That
tier?
movie was garbage.
What? You're
That movie sucked.
insane.
That movie sucked.
You're insane.
The only thing that's-
I'll concede C if you want. I personally like it's like guilty pleasure movie, but
I think
You know what? If you're saying D tier, I'd put it in B, so we'll put it in C. Is that fair?
No. Why would you
What?
say that's a B tier movie? What else do we have on B tier?
B tier is Finding Nemo, Wallace and Gromit.
So you think that Happy Feet contends with those two movies?
If you gave me those three options, I'd be like, hey, let's watch Happy Feet.
I think so too. Happy Feet is a fun movie with an all-star cast and
Hugh
great
Jackman.
music.
It's got great cast.
Great music.
Jackman.
It's got good covers.
Great music.
Yep.
That's the only.
Great visuals. Great
Visuals
story.
were good for the time.
It's kind of scary when the aliens abduct him. It's a good story.
Humans?
It has a good commentary on the state of our planet.
Exactly.
And its ecosystem.
Isn't there a narrator in it too?
Yeah, it's Robin Williams.
What a guy. Yeah. Fine, we'll put it at C for Gavin.
Put it at C.
Crime.
Movie wasn't that great. I'm sorry. But,
Wow.
I mean, I can understand why people like it. I liked it when I was a
Put
kid.
in the comments whether you think it deserves to be C or higher or lower.
Also, in 2006, it beat out Cars and Monster House.
That's a
Okay.
fucking crime.
which,
can't- I mean, Monster House, I prefer Monster House, but I can see it.
No, I
why
can see it
people-
not winning. I can see
okay.
Cars.
After that,
Cars?
let's go up. Number 2007 is going to be Ratatouille is the winner.
Let's go. Yeah, it's well deserved. S tier.
I was going to say, yeah, it's an S tier movie.
It's one of the best Pixar movies.
S movie.
It
Yep,
is
I
a
agree.
pretty indeed good movie.
What were the other nominees that year?
Surfs Up, good movie,
That's a good movie.
and Persepolis. Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, no, I like Surfs Up with Shia LaBeouf and John Heater as the
Yeah.
chicken. That's a funny movie.
He's good.
I went back and watched it like with Ellie. Like,
I watched it a couple months ago with Mia.
yeah, and there's a lot in there that I didn't catch
Yeah,
the first
I
time.
know.
It's so funny.
The trophies.
A tank.
Yeah.
Anyway, 2008, Wall-E won, deservedly so. Standing next to
Yes.
Bolt and
Oh, Bolt is good.
Kung Fu Panda.
Oh,
Kung Fu Panda.
that's a good year.
Stellar lineup.
I'd still say
Wall-E,
Wall-E is better
yeah.
than all three.
Wall-E S tier.
I would say Wall-E's great. Kung Fu Panda right up. Bolt. Throw away. That's
You don't like Bolt? Was it Miley Cyrus?
guilty.
John
It was a guilty
Travolta,
pleasure.
Oh, it was John Travolta.
a
It is a
guilty
guilty
pleasure.
pleasure. You're right.
But I mean, Oscar worthy? No.
Okay.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
Wall-E S tier.
Wall-E.
Easily.
Esther's getting a little crowded.
Uh-oh. We like things.
2009.
These are when we were kids.
Another
so it
S
might be
tier, I'm
nostalgic.
guessing. Up.
I wouldn't put it up. S tier. Nope.
really?
I think
Okay,
that,
strong beginning.
yeah, the opening is what really gives it a lot of its credit. Or not credit.
I think the nominees are also controversial as well, but go ahead and give me a rating first.
For Up, I'd give it
B.
B.
Okay. Yep.
If the whole movie was like the first 15, easily A movie. But
But you can't really recall what
In
happened after that.
2009, the other nominees were Coraline, great movie, Fantastic Mr. Fox, The Princess and the Frog, The Secret of Kells.
I don't know what the secret of Kells is. But it beat. Oh, Princess and the Frog was that year? Mm-hmm. And
And
What the-
Coraline.
How? Oh man, Coraline was so great.
I like Coraline.
And Fantastic Mr. Fox. I think out of all of those, Fantastic Mr. Fox should have probably beaten all of them.
Yep, and there's another one that is cheated from Wes Anderson, so we'll see. 2010, Toy Story 3,
Well deserved A tier. Mm-hmm. What were the nominees that year?
How to Train Your Dragon, the first one,
Sad.
The Illusionist.
How to Train Your
How
Dragon.
to Train Your Dragon's good.
If it was literally any other year,
Yeah.
probably would have won.
Yeah.
Damn
You
it.
can't really compete with the Toy Story 3. It was like the comeback after what?
After 10
9,
years.
10 years, yeah. S tier Toy Story?
A tier.
A tier. Sorry.
Oh, yep, gotcha.
Just because it's not the official finale anymore.
True, and I didn't really like the ending, but whatever. It's fine. It's not my movie. 2011, Rango.
S tier movie.
I'll say A.
Here's the thing. Here's my argument for S.
People who like
S tier.
Rango know it's a good movie. Like, if you haven't seen it or maybe seen it once, you'd be like, it's fine. So, I think it's a criminally underrated movie.
It is visually, I wouldn't say like beautiful is the right word, but they really get to the
Style.
nitty gritty, the style. Yeah.
Because it's, like, hyper realistic,
Uh-huh.
but it looks amazing.
And it gets into like the gritty look of the creatures in the West, and it's really well done. The way they performed it, the way they acted it out and recorded it and used those movements and performances, and just the overall plot of the story.
Yeah, I like how it wasn't like a traditional kids story. Like
Exactly.
However, I would say it's like the opposite of Up. It was like great movie, but the first like 15, 20 minutes,
Okay.
Very slow.
I'll go to A tier.
All right.
I'll agree with Gavin.
That's S tier, but whatever.
I could see it going either way. 2012, Brave.
Never seen it.
I like it, but
You
nowhere
just
near.
gave it a thumbs down. I like it.
Well, it's like, what are the other nominees? Because even then, I still don't think it's Oscar worthy.
Wreck-It Ralph, the first one.
All right, already loses.
Yeah. The Pirates, Band of Misfits, Paranorman, and
Paranorman.
Frankenweenie.
Those came out around the
So,
same time. I remember that. I thought they were
Not
the
a
same
great lineup in 2012.
I didn't see Pirates, but I heard that was a good
thing. I put
movie.
Brave at C.
I'm going to say C as well.
Okay.
It's like Bolt, guilty pleasure, but I don't see it being Oscar contending.
If you had to rank the movie, where would you put it?
C tier.
Frozen in 2013 won.
Let's get controversial.
It was a good movie.
B.
B.
Yeah.
I'll give it a
The other
B.
nominees.
If you ask me 2014, that baby's an S.
The Croods, Despicable Me 2, Ernest, and
What the? You mean to tell me El Macho didn't win that shit, the Oscar?
They stopped making animated movies that year.
and another Miyazaki movie,
All right,
The
read-
Wind
read-
Rises, was also
who
among
won
the
that year?
nominees.
What's
Frozen.
the?
Ooh.
2013.
Oh, you're talking about nominees. Okay.
The Wind Rises is like another anime movie. I think.
Miyazaki.
And I heard that
Same
was,
creator of Spirited Away.
Yeah, I heard that one was really good too. That's why I think that was a controversial win because that movie technically should have won.
Where are we putting Frozen B, right?
B.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure on where you were putting it yet. And 2014, the winner was Big Hero 6.
C.
I'd go D. I fucking
D.
hated that
All right,
movie.
cool. I
Okay.
didn't know if you liked it, so that's why I said C. But yeah,
Yeah.
put it in D.
It does have
Big
a
Hero
good Fall Out
6.
Boy song though, in my opinion.
Immortals.
Yep.
Banger.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Well, it was really cool
Biggest
visuals.
gripe is the
really
villain.
Cool. The villain, yeah.
It's like-
it just
yeah.
evil out of nowhere. The whole "that was his mistake" line.
Such a meme. Okay. Yeah,
Garbage.
I'm fine with all those.
Garbage.
Other nominees,
Not as bad as
notable
Tenet, though.
How to Train Your Dragon 2, The Box Trolls. That's all there is.
Oh, I forgot the Box Trolls existed. Oh, God.
2015, the winner, Inside Out.
It's pretty good. I like that movie.
I don't mind it.
Not afraid to admit that I will
my-
pop that
Put it at-
fucker.
I'll put it at B.
I'd go A. That movie was good.
Jacob, you're the tiebreaker
Ah.
for the deciding vote.
I like the idea. It's very unique.
It's got Bill Hader.
I'll go A. It's a good movie. It's a feel-good movie. I like the message.
Cool.
Did I cry watching that movie? I think I might have. Maybe.
Really?
Maybe. I don't remember.
I mean, it had a very emotional ending.
Bing bongs.
yes. Oh,
Oh, then yeah, I think I did.
yeah, damn. That was sad too.
For one, I cry easily at
Carry
movies
her
and
to the
shows
moon
and
for me,
stuff,
buddy.
so it's fine.
Oh.
2016 Zootopia,
Um,
which looking at these other winners, how did this one win?
Which
whoa,
ones?
whoa. Yeah, read the nominees.
Moana for one, which I mean, I put them on the same.
What'd you
Moana
do,
and
Ethan?
Zootopia.
What do you mean?
Why the fuck? Why didn't Moana win? Huh? What'd you do?
I don't know.
So Moana, My Life as a Zucchini, which I haven't seen, but I've heard that one's good. And Kubo and the Two Strings.
I heard that was great.
That one's amazing.
Haven't seen it.
I've only seen Moana and Zootopia.
Wow. Kubo and the Two Strings, like a Wes Anderson type style. That one was pretty good.
Zootopia, I would put at A or B.
I'd say B.
B is good for me.
I forgot. I'm blanking. Who played Nick in that movie?
My favorite actor.
Oh, yeah.
Jason Bateman.
Jason Bateman.
Bateman.
I knew his name was Bateman.
Jason Bateman is a comedic genius.
I was gonna say,
he doesn't get a lot of
so
credit as a
funny.
comedian. It's just because
He's
his
so my
delivery,
style.
his delivery is so perfect.
Yep.
Like I was thinking when we were watching the Adam Project, I was thinking about Ryan Reynolds and other movies he's been in because I was like, Ryan Reynolds is the same character in every movie.
Jason
And
Bateman.
then I thought of the change up
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
with Jason Bateman playing Ryan Reynolds' character, which is like a playboy, and he played that really well.
He's so funny.
Like
Makes me want to watch Ozark again.
Jason Bateman's
Shout out Jason Bateman.
shout out Jason Bateman.
Hey, Jason. Give me a call. Coco, 2017.
S tier.
D tier.
Fuck you.
I put it in A. I wouldn't put it in S.
That was a glorious movie.
Just because I think Book of Life is better.
I'll go A tier. Do you think Coco is among The Incredibles, Ratatouille, and Wall-E?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I go A.
I think the
Fucking
ending
awesome.
is great. It's like opposite of Up. Ending's great. All the beginning and middle's fun, fine.
I go
good.
A tier. You stripped
I'll
away
go-
my S tier, so it's A
I'll go
tier.
A tier. I'll go A
What
tier.
did you put in S tier that shipped away?
Rango?
Rango.
Because it took too long. If the first 15, 20 minutes wasn't boring, then I would say yes, it was an S tier movie. But I mean, all the shit with him in like the fish tank or whatever, like
That's awesome.
that droned on for way too long.
I'll go A tier.
I could respect it.
2018 Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse with Miles Morales.
S tier.
S tier.
Okay.
Animation style carries it
Ethan?
a lot.
Yeah. Put it in S tier.
You wouldn't put it in S tier.
I'd put it in A, but put it in S tier.
I would put it higher than S tier. That is the best Spider-Man movie ever made.
Okay. You're entitled to your opinion.
Agrees.
Thank
You
you.
are entitled to your opinion.
All right, Spider-Verse is going into S tier at the behest of Ethan.
I said put it in S tier.
Yeah,
so
but we know you are dying inside.
I'm not dying.
2019 Toy Story 4. Now this one
D tier.
D tier.
D tier, easily.
Toy Story 4.
What were the nominees that year?
Other nominees: How to Train Your Dragon. Again,
Fuck it, that was the third
Can't
one.
catch
That
a
one was
break.
so good.
Damn, it lost to Toy Story 3 and Toy Story 4.
2 times. Oh my god, I lost to Disney
That's the
3
only
times.
notable one.
No. What the fuck, dude?
2020 Soul.
No,
I saw parts of it.
unfortunately,
I didn't
this
watch
is
all of
one I
this
have not seen.
Yeah.
As well as I.
What year was this?
2020.
So it came out 2020, Gavin.
The
Onward.
2020 awards, Ethan.
No, it came out
Onward
2020.
was another nominee. Over the Moon.
2020
Shaun the
awards.
Sheep movie. Come on,
Shaun the Sheep.
the movie.
They had a movie come out.
I guess recently.
Oh yeah, they did. I remember seeing the
I
trailer
just
for
remember
it.
all the shorts.
Soul, I haven't seen it, but everyone says it's good.
I've seen parts of it. I would say I guess B. I guess I haven't seen all of it. I mean, whatever.
Gavin,
I would say A, but
I haven't
it
seen it.
doesn't matter.
I'll put it in A, since Gavin says. And 2021 Encanto.
Why is everyone looking at me?
Encanto.
A.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes. A.
Gave it a 95%.
You did give it a high ass
I
rating.
didn't give it 100. I gave it.
Damn near. Fuck.
You know, if Gavin wants to put it in S, I'll agree. But my vote is A.
S.
Okay.
S tier
Yeah,
for
let's
Encanto.
Let's
Wow.
put it in S.
Great film.
Put it in S, baby.
Should have won the best original song, but it didn't. Whatever. I
Other
don't care.
nominees: Raya and the Last Dragon, Luca, among the other
Can you imagine
ones.
a movie that has like 10 original songs losing to one movie with one original song? Sad.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have.
I'm going to say something a little controversial here.
Go ahead.
I don't like Lin-Manuel Miranda. That is all.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, the list rounds out with D tier at the bottom is Big Hero 6 and Toy Story 4. Perfect. C tier, Happy Feet and Brave. B tier, Finding Nemo, Wallace and Gromit, Up, Frozen, and Zootopia.
Fair.
A tier is Shrek, Toy Story 3, Rango, Inside Out, Coco, and Soul. And then the S tier movies that won the award for Best Animated Picture: Spirited Away, The Incredibles, Ratatouille, WALL-E, Into the Spider-Verse, and Encanto. Not a bad list.
Not a bad list.
Honestly, I don't know. I would argue, out of the S tier, Encanto deserves to be A tier.
Why?
Just because I don't think it can compete with those movies.
With Ratatouille, WALL-E, and which ones? What other ones?
Ratatouille,
Ratatouille,
WALL-E.
WALL-E, Incredibles, Spirited Away, and Into the Spider-Verse.
I'll agree. I'll do A.
We're moving it to A tier?
Moving it to A
All
tier.
right, Encanto drops to A tier with Shrek, Toy Story, Rango, Soul, Coco, all those. All right. Not a bad list. Everything is on the higher end. The 1, 2, 3, 4 are in C tier and D tier, and the rest are above B. So,
Yeah, for the most part, the animated movies are usually really well done.
got them good. Got a good.
I'm really upset that the How to Train Your Dragon entire trilogy got nominated,
Jeez.
but they all lost. 2 of them, the fucking Toy Story. That's
Yep.
just such bad timing.
What did the first one lose to?
Toy Story 3. Second
The
one
first
lost.
How to Train Your Dragon?
Yeah, the first one lost to Toy Story 3. Second one lost to.
Oh, it did.
I forgot what
Wow.
the second one lost to. The
How
third
to
one
Train
lost to
Your
Toy Story
Dragon.
4.
How to Train Your Dragon. I'm looking for the second one. I don't remember seeing. Oh, yep. It lost to Big Hero 6.
Yeah, that's stupid.
That is a
That's
crime.
probably- yeah, that's
that
the
is
worst one.
stupid. Motherfuckers clearly did not watch How to Train Your
Big
Dragon.
Hero 6 had such a cool concept.
Didn't Kung Fu Panda 2 get nominated at one point, too?
Oh.
Because Kung Fu Panda trilogy was also good as shit.
Kung Fu Panda is, really good. Kung Fu Panda 2 lost in the year of Rango, 2011.
DreamWorks just gets robbed.
That's because they
Disney.
released their movies at the worst fucking time.
Shrek 2 got robbed. The How to Train Your Dragon trilogy got robbed. Kung Fu Panda trilogy got robbed.
For the most part, I agree with the winners, I guess, for the most part.
Except the bottom two.
Except for...
And for our list, I agree, yeah.
Except for, honestly, the one I disagree with the most is Zootopia. It's the only one I disagree with where it's like, what the hell?
Over Moana?
Yes. Out of
Maybe.
all of them.
Maybe.
It's just like...
I've also seen Moana.
Zootopia
like
wasn't
times.
a bad film.
Cool.
Zootopia wasn't a bad film. But
We will compile this up in a more complete graphic and post it on Instagram. So go ahead and take a look. Leave a comment. Leave a follow. Let us know your thoughts. Let us know if you agree with it or if you would move some movies around. And what did you think of Big Hero 6?
Bad movie.
I'll just get shit on because everybody liked it.
I mean, it's fine if you like it. I don't think it's award-winning.
True.
What do you think of Happy Feet? Does it deserve to be C tier or does it deserve to be higher?
I'm fine with it in C tier. I really like it.
Honestly, I'm just like the opposite of what you said, like graphics and stuff. It's just I didn't think it was visually appealing.
I never said it was.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
You said the visuals were stunning.
Never said that. I said that
That was
about
one of
Rango.
the three things you said.
You did say that.
Did I say that?
Yeah, I was gonna say you said the
I
visuals
will
were great.
retract that statement. My apologies.
I mean, like, it looks...
It doesn't look like shit.
Like from an
but I mean,
animator's point of view, yeah, it's really well done. But
Like-
from an audience and seeing it on the screen, it's not nice to look at. It's just gray, white,
I did like the killer whales.
Antarctica.
Antarctica. Yeah,
The killer whales I thought were animated pretty well. But I think there was one with like a seal. It just
Leopard seal.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
leopard
Elephant seal. Both. I think they're
yeah,
both
what
in
was
it.
the one with the fucking nose that it
That's the
sucked
elephant
on?
seal.
Yeah, that one was gross.
Well,
Looked weird.
Sucked on its own nose.
speaking
Yeah.
of all these movies, let's get into the movie review. Finally,
Nice.
30 minutes in.
Yep.
Last week's movie was The Atom Project. Gavin, what did you think of The Atom Project? Or, what did you think?
I thought it was a pretty nice, lighthearted movie. I mean, it's, if you wanted to sit down with the kiddos and the wifey or whatever, watch a movie for a little bit over an hour and a half just to have some fun, this is a great movie for you. Unfortunately, outside of that, I didn't think it really was that well. I mean, it's not a bad movie by any means.
okay.
I didn't think it was a bad movie by any means. Me, personally, I didn't even hate it. It's just,
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd watch it again is all.
I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed, while watching it, the young version of Adam, I thought did really good playing like a Ryan Reynolds character.
Yep, I thought he was awesome.
I wouldn't be surprised if Ryan Reynolds acted out some of those lines for the kid to try to replicate because he did so well. And he also even looked like him a little bit.
Yep.
Like the opening scene when he's being chased down in the school and like those little quips he does. I was like, I can totally see Ryan Reynolds saying that.
I was like, this kid did a great job. So shout out to young Adam.
10 out of 10 there. Great job. I liked the cast. Ryan Reynolds, Zoe Saldana, Jennifer Gardner.
I know.
It was good. I enjoyed it. The first half much stronger than the second half, I think. It was kind of there were a lot of kind of pulling on your heartstring moments, like with his wife, with his mom, even his dad. Just all those moments that are like, oh. And I think everyone can relate to that in a sense, whether it's their significant other, their mom, or their dad. Everyone has those kind of attachments to where they can relate to, and I think that's what makes it a really good family movie, where everyone can have that kind of awe moment.
Yeah. And then speaking of his love interest, what was her name? Laura?
Laura, played by Zoe Saldana.
I just feel like that love story was a little weak. I mean, I would have liked to have seen her in the movie a lot more. Because, I mean, realistically, she was physically in the movie for like 10 minutes.
I agree, but I think I agree with her.
Outside of the makeout session they had, that was awkward.
Wanting to see more, but I thought even that moment where they have to say goodbye was kind of like, oh.
And it also, it was sad. And
Like
then,
he gets all mad and hits the steering wheel.
And then
Road rage moment.
But then, like, that also leads me to one of the things I didn't like was that she mentions, I have, like, all these defenses rigged up. They'll never see me coming. We never see any of those defenses outside of a detonator she presses.
Maybe she just said that to get him
That's
out
what
of
I'm
there.
thinking. Like, maybe that was what... Because then immediately she goes and pulls out this giant rack of guns, takes one gun, and
Maybe
then,
it's poor writing, or maybe she just said that.
I don't know. I was just like, I would have liked to have seen
That's a
little bit
very
more.
minor...
Well, I mean,
critique, but-
I thought there was going to be like a final stand fight when there kind of was, but felt like it lacked a little.
Am I the only one when I watch like movies being released now and they say like present day 2022 and I'm like, damn, it really is 2022? Am I the only person that feels like that?
Because they're talking like 3.5. They're like, oh yeah, it was like a little bit over a year and a half ago or whatever, 2 years or whatever. it's like 2018 or 2019. I'm like, damn. I was like, 2 or 3 years ago, that's like 2010.
Where I feel like that is like in sports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh yeah, this guy played with this team 5 years ago. I'm like, 5 years ago? Oh my gosh.
When I hear movies present day, for some reason my mind always goes like 2014, 2015.
2010 and all
Yeah,
that.
like the early 2010s or something like that. It does not go 2020.
Like, oh, 10 years ago? Yeah, 2006.
Yeah. But I enjoyed the movie. I liked Ryan Reynolds. He's good in everything he does.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen Free Guy. Have you guys seen Free Guy?
I've not seen that one.
I heard that one was pretty good too.
Really? I heard the opposite.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't like the concept really, or just like
Just didn't make
the
sense.
trailers and the portrayal. It kind of turned me off.
I mean, it's
because
just
I'm a real gamer.
It's just GTA in real life, right? Isn't that the way it was marketed?
I don't
Well, it's like
know.
GTA in real life, but the NPC knows he's an NPC, and it's kind of like...
Yeah, because he's like going about his normal day.
It's a flimsy concept.
It seemed like a janky YouTube-esque movie.
So
that was done. The concept was just like drawn up poorly.
So after
Maybe I'm just a nerd, and I don't know.
after
Can't
the
relate.
Adam Project ended, and it said directed by Sean Levi, I was like, I know that name. Where do I know that name from?
I know a lot of Sean's.
Well, it was announced that Sean Levi is going to direct Deadpool 3.
Oh wow!
And here's some other things he's directed. He's directed 8 episodes of Stranger Things, Free Guy, all 3 of Night at the Museums.
He loves Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
He directed Real Steel.
Ooh,
That's Spielberg directed.
A tier.
that. Nope. Or did Spielberg produce?
He directed The Pink Panther, Cheaper by the Dozen, Just Married with Ashton Kutcher. Remember that one?
In Vegas.
Big
No.
Fat Liar,
Whoa! What a S tier movie.
and then all these other ones I don't really know of. But I was like,
Fat Liar.
I was like, oh, those are good movies. And
That was like 10 years ago, wasn't it?
since 2003.
I was going to say, that movie was only 10 years ago? I thought that was a while
No,
ago.
that was 2003.
That was a joke, Gavin.
But yeah, Sean Levi, pretty good director. I knew I recognized his name, and I'll see how he does in Deadpool 3.
He likes Ryan Reynolds.
I guess so.
And
Doesn't.
wow, his name's escaping me. Pink Panther and Cheaper by the Dozen.
Martin
Martin
Is that his
Short.
first or last name?
Martin Short.
Martin Short? I thought
No.
that was the other guy.
Who's
That's his duo. What's
No, God, why did I forget his name?
Martin Short is his partner, his friend. What's his name? It's something Martin.
It is
Steve Martin.
Steve Martin. Gosh,
Martin Short is his
wow, how did I forget
comedy
that?
partner.
Yes, Steve Martin and Ryan Reynolds are his partners in Hollywood, I guess.
Well, he directed the 3 Night at the Museums. Gavin, what do you think of the Night at the Museums?
I've only seen the first one.
That's fair.
I didn't. I'm going to keep it real. I didn't even know there's a third one. I knew there was a second one, but I didn't
One's
know
really
there was a
good.
third
2's fine. 3,
I don't remember
I don't
three.
remember
It's
3.
got Ben Stiller in it, though, doesn't it?
Ben Stiller, Rami Malek,
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson.
Do you guys know? Did you guys know that Ben Stiller was the villain in the Dodgeball movie?
Yeah?
Did you not know
I
that?
did. Because I'm I was looking at Ben Stiller a few months ago, and it was Dodgeball. I'm like, who the fuck was he in Dodgeball?
Cobras.
Yeah,
he's
and I'm like, it
Sorry,
was
I was just doing a little light reading.
it was Tom Hardy with fucking Bane again. It was I can't see that at all. I just tried to reach my water bottle. It's not even there.
the main actress in that movie is
It's his
Ben Stiller's
wife.
real wife.
I know.
Zoolander.
So it's funny.
You were reading the dictionary?
All right, Gavin,
movie.
where would you put the Adam Project on your Gavi Wavy meter?
I'd do a solid, 78, 79. I'd probably even round it up to an 80. But I'd say 79.
Okay. I was going to give it an 80, but now I'll give it an 83.
An 83?
Yeah.
What knocked it up with 3%?
I didn't want to be too close to your score
Okay.
because I feel like we gave,
I would have
based off our explanation, I felt like there was some distance between us, so.
given it a higher rating if the villain was a little bit stronger. I felt like she was very weak.
I would have given it a higher rating if Mark Ruffalo wasn't in it.
I would have given a higher rating if you weren't rating it with me.
Oh, okay.
100% if Ethan wasn't reviewing it.
All right, and we hinted at it.
Damn.
What is next week's movie?
Spirited Away.
Nice.
Woo. I don't know where you can. I imagine you could probably watch that on Crunchyroll and Funimation.
You can watch it on the thing.
On the thing.
Oh, The Thing, really?
Yeah, well,
I subscribed
because
to The Thing for a whole year.
Austin.
I was like the founder of the thing. Shit, is it along with the doohickey and the?
You can watch it on HBO Max.
Oh, cool. Gangster.
Or on YouTube or Amazon if you want to buy it, but it's on HBO Max.
I might watch this one.
Yeah, Jacob, watch it.
I mean, I watch every movie that you guys do.
Yeah, I was going to say, will this be the first movie that Jacob watches?
Go out of my way to watch? Perhaps.
Perhaps.
I just like to have you guys do the movie review so I can remain unbiased.
Have you watched Ex Machina yet?
No, I haven't. I really
I remember you
watch
left
that
the
one.
room when we were reviewing it because you really wanted to watch it.
I got a lot of things going on.
It's a good one.
Shout out, Larry.
Shout out, Larry.
All right, cool. So be sure to watch Spirited Away next week. We are going to watch it as well, obviously. And then we're going to review it because that's what we do with the movie reviews on this podcast.
Typically, yes.
Yes. If you have any movie recommendations, leave them down in the comments. Criteria being me and Gavin both have to not have seen them. Gosh, I butcher that every time.
Yes.
Cool.
A movie that you or Gavin have not seen. Both.
Correct.
Each.
Now,
At the same time.
to the Woad Wage. I guess I'm gonna just stick with that.
Nice.
Woad Wage.
Embrace it.
Embrace it. I'm like Gavin's exquisite.
Exquisite.
So, Gavin, any Woad Wage topics this week? Well, I got one.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. Go.
Wow.
Well, I mean,
Cut him off.
I guess we'll keep yours for the
It
finale.
was a joke.
Not really. I mean, I know I say it every week but within the past 2 weeks we've been doing this segment, but I just really don't like people that don't know how to merge lanes.
Okay.
People that either get behind you and then slam on or like they'll get in front of you, but then like slam on their brakes as they're like getting in front of you. Yesterday I almost got rear-ended because I had to hit my brakes and this guy was going really fast and quickly merged into my lane. I swear he was probably like about a millimeter away from just kissing the ass of my car, just because he was so fucking close. And I got that thing where I like stood up a little bit. And I'm like, oh shit! And I'm
That's
like,
really bad
yeah. I was like,
because if you get hit, then
I know
you'll
that,
have
but I mean, it
long
was just like, oh my god, with how fast he was going, I thought there was no position I could have taken to alleviate that pain.
Jeez.
Wow. I'm glad you're okay and you survived.
Dramatic.
The one thing that when I still get like kind of like the chills, I don't know, when you're going in between like two semis and you have to like speed up just to hurry up and get through, but it always feels like they're closing in. And I think on my way over here, I think one of them was actually getting a little bit close to the barrier, to the line.
They what's it called? They swerve.
I was like, okay,
sway.
let me
But,
go through here real quick.
They're like one that'll get like just a little bit over that white line, and they'll both do it to where you're like just barely enough room.
Scary. Yeah, that happened to me tonight. But I mean, like I said, I don't really get enraged.
I don't get scared. I don't get raged at that. I get scared. I'll get pissed.
Oh no,
afterwards.
at that, yeah.
Afterwards, I'll get pissed. But in the moment, I'm scared for my life, death gripping that wheel.
I feel like there's way more like semi trucks on the road than ever before, which is kind of funny.
I know.
But I've noticed like the past couple weeks, like I'm like, there's so many trucks, and it's like always when I have to get on the off ramp, when I have to try to exit, and there's just like semi truck. I'm like, there's no spot for me to go.
My favorite part is when they all ride right next to each other, so you can't even get behind. You can't even get around them.
Yep.
What about you, Ethan?
Well, on Saturday.
Any dents?
No.
The roof?
Oh no, I did caress it though. I did have a passenger with me, so I couldn't.
Oh, you couldn't be. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Okay, go ahead.
I was on my way to my brother's celebratory dinner because he got a new job.
Got a new job.
Yep.
Shout out, Brandon.
Woo! Shout out, Brandon. Congratulations. If you're
Congrats.
listening. If you're not listening,
Why not?
exactly.
You know, if he's not listening, non-congratulations.
Yeah,
And he won't know because he's not listening. So
exactly.
There you go.
But if you are listening, congratulations,
Hey,
man.
congrats, man. Love you.
Anyways, they were having the dinner at a Korean barbecue, and the way it works is you pay one fee, and it's kind of like unlimited,
Meat.
all you can eat, meat and stuff. But once you sit down, you have an hour and a half. Like, that's your time limit. And the freeway was closed, and I was the only one coming from, like,
Across this town.
across
town.
So, like, 45-minute drive. And the freeway was closed, and the surface streets all around the freeways were all under construction. And I think that's what really pissed me off, because I see that the freeway's closed, and I was like, oh, it's under construction. I'll take the surface streets until the freeway is open again. And I see that the surface streets are also under construction. So they're down to like one lane with all this traffic, bumper to bumper.
And we were already seated when he was like stuck 45 minutes away still.
Yeah.
Didn't we specifically look at the sign and be like, oh,
Well, that's the thing.
certain road
Yes.
is closed, and totally
all
forgot.
week I was like, oh yeah, freeway's closed, freeway's closed, freeway's closed. Saturday, I drive, and I see, oh crap.
Shit.
By the time I saw the sign and remembered, it was too late. So I exited, and it was just really backed up. It took an hour to go 2 miles to go all the way around practically.
I was
And
already
then-
getting my third helping.
Exactly. By the time I got there, they had 20 minutes left, but I made the most of it. Had 5 steaks. It was great.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Well done.
No.
No.
No, that is a problem I had with Moon Knight last night because he ordered
I
the
know!
steak, and
He was like,
they're like,
well
"Oh,
done."
how would you want it?" And he's like,
Yeah.
good." Is what he says. Like, "Oh, I'll just make it well done." Then I was like,
Well, because he was like, really
Cringe.
good, well, or
yeah.
he said something
tasty
like that.
or like
Yeah.
delicious or something."
Yeah, man. And then on top of that, he's like vegan
God.
too. so it's
Unwatchable. Unwatchable
That
movie.
was so funny. It's like this is his first like introduction to steak, and he eats it well done.
Medium rare, gang. Stand up, please.
How do you like your steak? Let us know down below. That rhymes.
You can either be well done or you're wrong. So try not to out yourself in the comments unless you're well done. In that case, go ahead and voice your support.
Is Gavin right or wrong? That answers that. We'll do the right, the wrong, and the ugly of well done or medium rare.
What do you think about medium rare, Gavin?
Exquisite.
I knew it.
I did not say that.
I didn't know that so many people didn't know this was like a clip.
I know. Every person,
me
or
pressing
we've had
a
a lot
button.
of feedback.
Can I even match that tone? of
Disclaimer, I am pressing a button to play the clip.
voice? Exquisite. Exquisite.
Oh, that actually
That's pretty
sounded
good.
perfect.
That was close. No, yeah, there's how many people told? Like at least 2 or 3.
On our side, and then however
Yeah.
many on Gavin's side.
They thought I was just
they're-
dropping it.
Their feedback was turn it up a little bit louder so you can hear the difference in the volume.
Roger that.
Exquisite. God damn it. Don't turn that one up.
But yeah, that's road rage for the week.
Road
Rage.
Um,
Make sure to look at the signs when the freeway's closed.
yes, that is the tip.
Disclaimer.
It just sucks that I knew
PSA.
about it all week.
Leave 4 hours in advance so you can make it on time.
To be fair, when you drive with like a passenger in the car, you're kind of like,
And I already forgot to pick her up. I was already getting on the freeway, and I was like, "Oh crap, I have to go pick her up." So then I had to get off and go get her.
jeez. Yep. So just another distraction, another layer of not thinking clearly when you're driving.
So yeah, that's road rage, guys.
Rage.
Pretty epic. I do have a work story that I'll share with you guys.
Go ahead.
So I had to do a delivery. I work in the formal wear business. I had to do a delivery to a high school for a pageant they were doing, and my understanding was I was going to go deliver the outfits. They'll try it on, make sure it fits, and then they're good to go. I can leave. I'll pick them up 2 or 3 hours later once the pageant's over.
I'm guessing that's
Little did
not
I-
what happened.
Little did I know, this pageant, they were supposed to do a costume change into their formal wear in like 5 minutes. They had like 5-minute time to do that. So as I'm helping them get dressed just to make sure everything fits, like, "Oh, are you going to be here to help us change into these?" And my response was, "Am I not changing you into these right now?" Like, "No, we have to change into them later." I was like, "I don't know. I don't know the plan."
What the?
So I ended up staying. I think I was there from 5:30 to 9
Oh my god.
on my day off.
Jeez.
I did it on my day off too. But it was the best outcome for what it was. It's not like I was super miserable there. I watched the pageant thing they were doing from like the side of the stage, and it was entertaining. The guys were cool. There was one moment that I guess they all noticed my reaction, where before everything started, we're in like the back room, like a classroom behind the stage, and I have the rack set up with all the clothes, and all the guys are in there, and they're just talking among themselves. And apparently, like, a teacher came in, and he's like one of those cool teachers that schools have. So he comes in with a water bottle, And he's like, all right, let's get this started, and throws it down on the ground. And it explodes and got all over my pants and all over the tuxes. And I'm holding like a pair of pants in my hands. And I just look at him. And everyone like went silent.
Oh my God.
What a dumbass.
And I was like, oh, so it's going to be that kind of night. But then it was fine. It was water. It dried up. But that was...
Who does that?
I don't know.
Was it just smashed it like a whole water bottle
Well,
on the floor?
But the
Maybe got some
guys...
road wage getting there.
The students, they're all seniors. They were really cool. Like one of them was like, "Hey, like, are you good?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." It's water, but it just splattered all over. I was right there. I was in the splash zone. I was the splash zone. Because he didn't see me there. He ran into the room just thinking it was all the guys. He didn't know there was someone he didn't know in the room and slammed it down. But it was entertaining for the most part. It was good. It was not a big deal.
Did they tip you or anything like that at least?
Hit me? Yeah. No. Well, we did this as a free service, but on the program for their show was our business information and a QR code.
Oh, nice.
So hopefully we'll get business from that.
I guess that's worth it then.
It was worth it, and I did have a couple teachers come up to me afterwards and thank me because this is something they've been doing for like 30 years. It's a school tradition, and usually the boys are on their own to get their formal wear for the formal part, and it's just you can tell who can't afford it and who can, and it really drags it down. Or it's kind of that thing where, feel bad for this kid because
he's in like a shirt and tie
with jeans or something. So everyone was well dressed. Everyone looked good. They had a great time. They were all really nice. And it was good. Overall, it was a success.
Okay.
Also, look at that.
Very nice. Wow.
What a guy.
I feel really good now. Thank you, Ethan, for sharing that story.
Of course. And it started with an exploding water bottle.
You did indeed get that night started, or the party started, or whatever you
Yeah,
said.
I don't know exactly what he said. I just remember yelling, water bottle explosion. My pants were wet. That's it.
Wow. Which
a
night
turn
was
of
this?
In that specific order? Or?
A lot of your stories started, aren't they?
But yeah, it was good. Any work stories from you, Gavan?
Gavan.
Nothing as of recent, no.
How sad.
Sorry, I have a very uneventful workplace when it comes to extravagant stories.
We are going to be hiring more people at my location, so I'll let you know if anything happens.
That's exciting. That's getting a packed location.
Well, yeah.
yeah.
I'll have to count it up. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's up to like 5, 6 people in there at a time.
That's crazy.
Which typically we're, us being a family business, it's mostly our family there.
Yeah. Now it's
So when we bring in outside people, I'm sure there'll be some interesting stuff going on.
starting to balance out.
Yeah. I mean, we've had outside people work for us
Yeah.
at, different points of the company's
Never this
history.
many at once.
But yeah, no, it's getting packed there. And I have already shared my gripes with Larry. It's getting really crowded, just places to put down like a water bottle or something. So I'm interested to see.
I'll have to go over there and
bumping elbows there.
Get it in check.
I've hit like my elbow on a bunch of the poles a lot of the time.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah, hurts. But I'm fine. No workers' comp.
I'll
Hazard pay.
go put it.
There's no hazard pay
go get it
from
in
your
check.
father. You go get it in check. Oh, thank you, Ethan. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. I'll talk to this
You're
Larry.
gonna get this party started.
Yeah.
I know how hype of a man you are.
Not hype.
You're so high energy all the time. What do you mean?
It's up and down. It
See,
fluctuates.
yeah, just like
I'll
that.
agree.
You're so hype.
I'll agree that it fluctuates. There's times where I can't shut up, and there's times where I'm just, what's up?
Yes, now is one of those times.
Exactly. All right. Well, some news from headquarters. We have changed the Instagram from
At the headquarters?
OEF_white noise to OEF white noise.
Whoa.
We took away the underscore. We felt there was too much distance between us, and we wanted to be closer. And there we go.
Perfect.
So OEF white noise is the Instagram.
Reaching the people.
Be sure to go follow that Instagram. Be sure to go comment and like and do all you do on Instagram. If you direct message. You'll be able to talk to Gavin.
Whoa.
Late night whispers with Gavin.
You will not be able to talk to Gavin.
Message him on Tuesday at 11:59.
Exactly.
Yeah, if you watch party with Moon Knight, stream that shit live.
Get just Gavin's face as he's reacting to the screen.
I'll just have the audio. Can't see shit, but you can hear what I'm
White
saying.
Noise went live on Instagram.
We'll do it at 11:59 p.m.
You know,
Watch party.
We get 12 likes. I'll do that.
12 likes on what?
Episode 2.
12 likes on YouTube. I'm going to bump it up to 15 because I know some motherfuckers got some extra. 15 likes on YouTube, and I'll do a watch party with Moon Knight for this next week.
Where can they find us on YouTube, Ethan?
One-Eyed Fits. If you just type in One-Eyed Fits, it should come up. If it doesn't, you're probably spelling it wrong.
You got a picture of a one-eyed dog.
It's a one-eyed dog. His name is Fitz. Shout out Fitz.
Hate that dog.
That's mean.
It's only got one eye.
Leave him alone.
Okay. Gain him any points?
So, do you have the Dejaki factuality this week? Dejaki? Do I?
No, I don't.
Be sure to listen to us on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Anchor, other places probably. Those are the main things I can think of. If you listen to podcasts on a certain platform and we're not on there, let us know, and we'll be sure to get on there.
Shout out to our Brazilian viewer again.
Exactly.
Unless someone's using a VPN. Let us know in the
That's
comments.
probably what it is, the more I thought about it. All right. And be sure to leave a comment on YouTube if you're listening on Spotify or not on YouTube and you want to leave a comment. Go ahead and go over to YouTube, leave a comment and a like while you're at it since you're already there. I mean, it's right there. Right?
Do it.
Okay. So be sure. And then if you leave a comment, then we'll probably go ahead and read it for you. Probably.
Do you have one?
Yeah, I'm pulling it up. I'm just trying to. These aren't
You're just sorting through all the comments.
exactly.
Yeah, all of our hundreds of comments. You got to pick the best one out.
All right, let me. It's not very organized. Okay, here it is.
Stand by.
So last week's episode,
A banger.
the Batman.
The Batman.
Hold on, boys. I'm doing my best here. All right.
Oh, exquisite. Just to kill the time. Yeah. Not sure what's
I don't know what he's doing.
technical difficulties going on here.
I thought he would have it. Anyway.
Forgot how to read.
Oh, okay, here it is.
Oh, okay, there we go.
So this was last week's episode by Brett. Shout out Brett.
Shout out, Brett.
Hi, Brett.
Love the banter, boys. Gavin was absolutely unhinged at the road rage bit, and I love it. Exquisite. On the subject of favorite directors, but also Colin Farrell, I have to recommend In Bruges. Bruges? I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry.
Bruges.
Give me the spelling real quick.
Bruges.
What's the first name?
Burger.
In.
Oh, I-N.
Yeah.
Oh, B-U-R-G-E-S.
Yes. Directed by Martin McDonough. McDonough?
Martin McDonough.
He also directed 7 Psychopaths, which I've seen part of. I never finished it. I know it's great. I never finished it. I'm sorry. And 3 Billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri, also amazing. We'll put that on the list of movie review because I like the art style of 7 Psychopaths.
Okay.
So after a particularly difficult job, Hitman Ray, Colin Farrell, and Ken head to Belgium to hide out until things cool down.
And then here's a response to that from Joe, I believe. 7 Psychopaths go hard. I got Ethan to start watching it, but he never finished.
Shout out, Joe. I'm going to have to retract my shout out to Brett because he said exquisite.
Oh, okay. We're going to get those on t-shirts if we get 1,000 likes on this
If we get to 100 subs, I will personally finance shirts. Just
right.
kidding. I will not.
That's pretty sick.
I will not do that.
No,
I'll
he'll
go
do
halvesies.
it.
I'll go halvesies, though.
He'll go halvesies.
I'll go halvesies.
You're just going to give out free shirts? Why are you financing it?
You pay an extra fee, I'll sign the shirt.
Okay. Jacob, what's the Dejaki factuality of the week?
Did you want me to pull that? I didn't have one.
You didn't have one.
No.
I was stalling for you.
I didn't know that was the thing. I just thought you glossed over that. I do have. I can
I'll make
give you
it
something.
Oscar related. You can.
I was. Did you know Wall-E, in addition to winning Best Animated Picture, earned 5 additional nominations?
What categories?
Best Original Screenplay, and Best Original Score were among them.
Okay.
In the Academy Awards or just like in general?
Yeah.
Damn.
So I think that is the most among all these winners that we talked about.
Among Us?
Shut up.
We have 34 subscribers now.
Let's
We've
go.
grown by 1 in the past, 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
Pretty sick, not gonna lie.
Takes time.
All right, and the song of the week is when I was watching Adam Project, the song played twice, and I love this song, "Gimme Some Lovin'" by the Spencer Davis Group. It also played at the opening of Wild Hogs. Shout out Wild Hogs, Tim Allen, John Travolta, you guys are great. But yeah, "Gimme Some Lovin'." If you haven't heard it, go ahead and listen to it. It's a vibe. Also, completely blanked my mind until right now. If you guys don't know, Hall & Oates re-released an album called Marigold Sky.
Yes.
All right? The reason it was re-released is because 25 years ago when it was originally released, it was never made for digital streaming.
25 years ago in 2013?
1997.
Oh.
So they re-released it for its 25th anniversary. Now it's available on digital platforms, and it's basically new music. So I've been having a exquisite time
Oh, exquisite.
listening to that. So go listen to Hall & Oates as well as Give Me Some Lovin'. So
Nice.
there we go. Song and album of the week, I guess, and artist of the week, artist of the year. Hall & Oates always
Artist
on
of
the
the
list.
century.
Artist of the
Eon.
yeah. There you go.
Bicentennial.
Centennial.
All right, cool. So that's this week's episode, guys. Thank you for listening. Be sure to tune in next week and watch Spirited Away if you haven't. If you have, which you probably have,
Rewatch it.
rewatch it.
I said so.
Because
So you
Gavin
have to
said
rewatch
so.
it.
That's Gavin's command. If you have it, he'll be really mad and he'll appear in your room at night.
Yes, Lord Gavin.
At 3 in the morning.
3 in the morning.
Don't watch this episode at 3 a.m.
Gavin will show up in your room and say exquisite. Oh,
If you have any,
exquisite.
if you have any topics you want us to talk about, go ahead and leave a comment. Yeah, that's where we're at, and we got to go. I guess slap Chris Rock real quick. So we'll see you next week.